I don't know, and you got to help out God's people. You say that God's people? That's right. I don't need no harm. Yeah, I think we need to let God help them out there. You know you can't beat God-given. I ain't trying. Don't you know if you give it away, it's going to come right back to you? Yeah, but if I keep it, I ain't got to worry about it coming back now, do I? Are y'all ready for a great show? All right. Yeah. We're very excited to be hosts here tonight. We got some of the finest comedians in the world. I know you're going to love them. I want y'all to keep your energy up for a very, very good friend of mine. I've known this brother for a long time. He's a real pioneer in the comedy business. You're going to see what I'm talking about. He was a winner of BET's Coming to the Stage. He was recently on Byron Allen's Comics Unleashed on NBC. He's been on HBO, BET, Showtime at the Apollo, Uptown Comedy Club, all the way from Baltimore, Maryland. I want y'all to put your hands together, Lansing, Michigan, right now for my man. Give it up for Joe Recca. Come on, y'all, give it up, yeah! How y'all doing? Woo! Boy, it is good to be here, and y'all look good. I'm serious. Y'all look good. I'm serious. You look open casket good, every last one of you. I'm serious. They wouldn't close the casket on none of y'all. You look good. I'm serious. I'm not playing with you about that right there. Oh, man. This is my first time here in East Lansing. This is my first time here. And some of y'all act spooky when a person first come to town. You ask you what something is, boy, y'all act like where's the mall? The mall? Is the mall a secret? I hate being lost somewhere and having to ask black folks for directions. You ever ask black folks for directions? You out of town? They always look at you like they constipated, don't they? Hey, look here, brother, how do I get to the highway from here? Let's see, highway, let's see, the highway, Lord, all right, you know what you want to do? No, you know what you want to do? Get yourself a laxative or a Metamucil or I'll find the highway. You got to go through all that just to tell me how to get to the highway? I'll get to the highway. I don't like asking black folks for nothing, boy. You know, money tight. I do what I can do with my money. You understand what I'm saying, you know? A lot of the homeless situation. I was homeless myself one time. I ain't never slept in a shelter or on the street, but if it wasn't for a friend pull-out sofa, I'd have been on the street. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't been there myself, you know what I'm saying? But I can't help these homeless people. I'm trying to come up. And people called me up recently talking about, Joe, what are you doing to help the homeless situation? I'm trying not to add to it. I'm not contributing. I'm trying to pay my mortgage. I can't help all these people. I'm trying to stay up myself, you know what I'm saying? That old homeless guy coming to one time trying to drop guilt on me because I'm doing something with my life. Homeless guy coming here, hey, look here, man, can you spare a little change because I'm a veteran? I'm like, well, I ain't got nothing to do with that, you know. I lost my house and my wife, she left me. She took the kids. I ain't seen my family in over 10 years. I'm like, well, ain't nobody left but you. You should be doing all right. You ain't got no house payment to make, and you ain't got no child support payments to make. What is it you need the money for? It's the people with the house, wife, and kids that need the money. That's the reason why I ain't got no money. House, wife, and kids. You know how much money I would have if I ain't had a house, wife, and kids? You ought to have some money. Man, get your broke self away from me. I can't help you. You ought to have money. That's the reason why I ain't got money, but you ought to have it. You ought to have stacks of money. I had a friend here that invited me over his house for dinner. He told me, he said, man, when you get to town, let me know. You know, we went to school together. He said, my wife's gonna cook dinner for you. Now, I'm sorry, I told him I was gonna be in town. You ever go over somebody's house to eat, and the food is, what's the word I'm looking for? Nasty.
But you don't want to be rude to the people, so, you know, you just eat the meal anyway. You just pretend like you enjoy it, you know. This friend of mine, I ate over their house before when they lived in Virginia. And, you know, I should have known something was wrong when he won't even eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, you ain't eating, man? He's like, no, I'm all right. I'm good like this. He's standing in a corner like he on a fast. I'm like, you ain't eating? He's like, no, you go ahead. I'm good like this. I ate something earlier. Go ahead. I'm straight. I'm good like this. Go ahead. You go ahead. His wife come in the room with a plate of food. I couldn't make out what none of it was. It didn't even look like nothing I had even seen before. You know what I'm saying? She come in there and set the plate down. He over in the corner talking about, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. So I don't want to be rude because she didn't took time to cook the dinner and invite me over. So I don't want to be rude to the woman. So I'm just going to pretend like I'm enjoying. I'm going to go along with them someday. Then she going to start questioning me. So Joe, how is everything? Well, it's unlike anything I've ever had. You really like it? Oh, you done outdone yourself this time, I'll tell you that. You want anything to go with it? You got any penicillin? I'm about to get an infection because this is about the nastiest meal I ever ate in my life. Do I want anything to go with it? I want the antidote to go with it. Look, I'm about to black out up in here. Look, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs. Oh, Lord Jesus, I can't feel my legs. I'm gonna press charges against y'all. You're not gonna get away with this. People know I'm here. If I don't show back up, they're gonna come looking for me. People know I'm here. You're not gonna get away with this. The nastiest. Talking about let me know when you get it. Oh, man. So it is good to be here. I'm getting older. I ain't crazy about getting, try to stay young long as you can stay young, but it's getting old thing. It's just, you know, I don't like people reminding me I'm getting old. I know I'm getting old, you know what I'm saying? You ever run into somebody you ain't seen in a while? Boy, you looking old. This woman coming to me one time talking about, you didn't look that gray when I saw you on television. Yeah, and you didn't look cross-eyed till I saw you up close. Look, don't just come up to me just saying anything to me. I'm sensitive about that. You know, I remember one time I was out one time, and this woman came up to me. She's like, I don't mean to be forward, but I was wondering, are you here by yourself? I'm like, yeah, I'm here by myself, and who wants to know? My mom, because she here by herself too, and I thought maybe the two of y'all could, she back there taking her Lipitor, maybe you could go back there and talk with her. I went out with her mom, you know what I'm saying? You know, look, because I take Lipitor too, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we could probably share a prescription or something, you know, I don't know. But I went out with her, you know. But, you know, I'm going to tell you something. Look, I'm 49 years old. I'm 49 years old. And I'll be 50 next year. But I'm cool with where I am, you know what I'm saying? Be cool with where you are. Don't try to be something else, you know what I'm saying? She you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with being the age you are, but be that age. I ain't trying to hang on to yesteryear, you know what I'm saying? When I was 24, I acted like I was 24. I'm 49, you know what I'm saying? She trying to act like she's still in her 20s. She's same age as me. You know, she hanging out. She got a leopard print skirt on, looking like Betty Rubble from the Flintstones. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hang on to yesteryear. Let it go, you know what I'm saying? So I try to have a little conversation. I said, what type of work do you do? I'm a model. She had a bullet wound on her neck. I'm like, who you modeling for, guns and ammo? You trying to hang on to yesteryear. She talking about people can't tell how old I am. No, because they can't count in Roman numerals, but you look like you're about you look medieval. You're too old to still be out here with that leopard print skirt on. You need to let it go. But let me hold that Lipitor you got there, though. I need some of that Lipitor, my cholesterol. Oh, I'm sick of people asking me to help them to move, too. I think that's the thing I hate the most, is helping somebody move. You need to move, call a moving company. Man, I'm too old, you know what I'm saying? My cholesterol is up. I ain't helping nobody move, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you ever want to get out of helping somebody move, drop their things and break them. I was helping this woman move one time. I dropped and broke her porcelain doll collection set. You know, when porcelain hit the floor, it just crack up, you know? And these were heirloom dolls that had been in the family for years and years, handed down, you know? And she came in there, seen them dolls all broke up on the floor. She was like, look, Joe, don't touch nothing else. I'm like, good, because I ain't want to move this stuff no way. But I felt so bad because, you know, these were the last gifts her mother had given her before she got burned up in a fire. And I was like, why would you let somebody touch the last thing your mama gave you before she got burned up? If this was the last thing my mama gave me, I wouldn't let none of y'all touch it. You know what I'm saying? Don't drop that guilt on me. This is the last thing your mama ever gave you, and you will let somebody else handle it, you know what I'm saying? So, I didn't mean to break them dolls like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, this was the last thing before mama got burned up. And so, I go to the woman's funeral, right? I'm feeling about as bad as I can feel, because everybody at the funeral know I'm the one that dropped the porcelain heirloom dolls, you know? So, I don't even want to make eye contact with nobody, so the whole time I'm looking down, you know, at the funeral, you know what I'm saying? And come to find out, they only had 5 pallbearers at the funeral. Don't you know that woman came up to me and asked me to be a 6th pallbearer? Now, I just dropped the dolls not even a day ago. If I can't carry some dolls, how you gonna have me carry your mama in this casket? So, but you know, I want to redeem myself for having dropped the dolls, so I agree to be a pallbearer. Now, I don't know if any of you men have ever been a pallbearer, but they give you this cloth glove, you know, and you can't get no good grip on that casket with that cloth glove, you know what I'm saying? I go to lift this thing, man. You would never be asked to lift anything heavier than a casket. That's the heaviest, if you ever been, that's the heaviest thing you ever gonna lift, man. I went to lift, I almost dislocated my shoulder. I was like, good God! How many people they got up in this thing, man? They got a 2-for-1 sale? Who all of us up in? So, you know, I look back to the family, they was all huddled in the back crying, telling me, oh, she's gone. She's gone. And I could feel myself losing grip of this thing, right? I was like, Lord Jesus, please, don't let me drop this woman in front of the family members. Lord, please, Lord, I'm calling on you, Lord. You said you would not leave me. Lord, please don't let me drop this woman in front of the family members. And I could hear one voice in the background crying out, if I could just see my mama one more time. You about to see her one more time. So I asked the other pallbearers, I was like, look, how much further we got to go with this thing? It was like, man, we got to go all the way up that hill, past them trees, round. I said, man, look, I'm not going to make it that far. Somebody better dig a hole right here. I ain't going to get that far. And I don't know, man, I lost my grip. I don't know if the handle broke. I don't know what my end fell. Bam! And the lid flipped open, man, and she came out of that thing some kind of way like that, man. And her wig got twisted all back around. Her wig has shifted like that. When she came out, it slid, and her wig shifted. And you could see the tape sticking up from the wig. I did not know they taped them wigs down like that. I did not know that the funeral home did that. They taped them wigs down. It's not duct tape, it's like a Scotch tape. Because I don't think duct tape would work, but they use a Scotch tape and tape them wigs down. And you know how you can feel somebody staring at you out the corner of your eye, out your peripheral vision? But you don't want to look at them because you're like, can't nothing good come from this. I could feel her daughter staring at me at the corner of my eye, but I ain't want to turn and confront her and I could still hear that one voice in the background telling me, if I could just see my mama one more time. You come here, you can see her one more time. Matter of fact, you need to help me get her back in here. You should have been doing this anyway. You should have been helping move them dolls. You don't do nothing. So what's the moral to this whole story? Don't ask me to help you move nothing. What's going on with me? I broke up a fight recently. I don't normally break up fights, but I had to break this one up because, one, I was in it. And two, I was losing. So since nobody else came forward to break it up, I just took it upon myself and said, you know what, this didn't went on long enough. I just ain't gonna, this is uncalled for right here. I just ain't gonna continue with this. This ain't going nowhere. You ever been out with somebody and they get in a fight and you don't help them and they get beat up, then they mad at you later on because you ain't jumping to help them? I was with a friend of mine one time. He got in an argument, got in a fight with this guy. I don't even know this guy. What am I jumping in for? I don't know. That's how you get shot. I don't know this guy. I ain't got no argument with him. He get all beat up. He in the emergency room later on with an ice pack on his eye. Telling me, son, man, you ain't do nothing. You supposed to be my boy. You ain't jumping in. You ain't do nothing. I'm like, well, man, I thought you had him for a while, man. I mean, you was doing pretty good right up until he got you in that headlock and started kneeing you and kneeing you and kneeing you. Up until then, you was holding your own, man. I mean, a lot of it I couldn't even see because I was hiding in the bushes, so a lot of it I couldn't make it. I got hurt myself with them sticker brow bushes. But I liked the way you faked like you was unconscious. I said, that's a good trick right there. That last time he kneed you in the head and you went out like that on the side of the curb, I said, that's a good trick right there. Make him think you knocked out and lull him into a false sense of winning. That's a good trick right there. I ain't no good in a fight. I ain't no helping. I can't fight. I ain't never been able to fight, and I ain't gonna try to do something I ain't up for. Remember when you was a kid in school? Remember how all the tough kids, you sit on the back of the bus? The tougher you were, further back of the bus you could sit. All them tough kids sat in the back. Now me, I sat in the bus driver lap because I won't fight nobody at no time. I had the same bullets pick on me every day in school. One of them gonna hold me down, the other one gonna go in my pocket and take my lunch money out. People say, Joe, why don't you fight back? I said I would, but both these girls bigger than me, man. I ain't fighting these girls, man. But my man was Kung Fu. That was my man. Kung Fu. Every time he get in a fight, he have a flashback. Remember that? It's the one that they ain't beat him half to death. Because he couldn't fight when he was in that dream. They should have jumped him when he was in a dream. They never would jump him when he started dreaming. He came out of that dream, he'll tear you up. So I remember one time, I was back behind the school. And this guy was trying to take my lunch money. But I had been watching Kung Fu that whole week, right? So I backed up on him. I said, oh, you done messed with the wrong one for the last time. Because, baby, that's when I broke it down. That's when I went into the secret, deadly art. Nobody knew that this was a secret, deadly art. Nobody knew that. I wasn't even supposed to reveal all this. It was a secret, deadly technique. I wasn't even supposed to do it. I could have gotten in trouble for even doing this. It was a secret, deadly art. He didn't know what this was. I ain't know what it was either. Just try to keep my lunch money extra day. Well, don't get scared now. Yeah, don't get scared now. You ain't know it's gonna be like this, did you? Yeah, I know. Yeah, ain't no going back. When I come this far, I gotta go all the way. Well, you should have thought about it before you start messing with me. Don't get scared now. Yeah. I know you ain't know it's gonna be like this. Uh-huh. Now you're scared. Now you're scared. Boy, I did this for so long. I just waved bye-bye to him. I said, let me get up out of here before he tear me up. I got to take my Lipitor. I ain't gonna get beat down. I can't fight. Man, I can't fight. I can't fight. Oh, boy, it feels so good to be here with y'all, man. It's a blessing to be here, making me a little bit of money, man, especially during these hard times. They didn't mention in my introduction, but I was over in Iraq 2 years ago. It's the anniversary of 9/11. I was over there 2 years ago doing shows for the soldiers through the USO and the Armed Forces Entertainment. I go overseas, yeah, give them some love. I go overseas every year to entertain the troops, and it really was a privilege to be able to entertain our soldiers, but I was scared. I ain't gonna lie to you, Iraq ain't no joke. You watch it on CNN News, you'll never understand the gravity of what them soldiers going through unless you're there. And I was frightened being in Iraq. I said, look, I'm here to entertain the soldiers. They said, look, Joe, don't worry because the Iraqis can't get in here. I'm like, well, this is Iraq. If they can't get in here, where can they get in? That's some good security. You can keep Iraqis out of Iraq. I was scared, but I was there to entertain the troops, but I was scared. I said, but I'm gonna do my job. That's what I come here for. But y'all better make sure you got every one of these soldiers at the gate when I'm up on the stage. But then nobody take no long lunch break. Mess around and leave the gate open. Because I'm serious. I see some Iraqi soldiers come running down this hill with guns drawn, with all that. With all that right there. I'm going to switch sides as soon as I see them coming. Oh, thank God you got here when you got here. We've captured the Americans. No, I got here right before you, Habib. We have captured them. Yes, we have won. We have won, Habib. We won. Yes, we've got them, yes. All other comedians looking at me, Joe, how you gonna sit up there and act like you, shut up, infidel? We have captured you. There's no escape for you. I was scared. Don't judge me. I was scared. Because I can't get taken hostage. Because I can't take no torture. I can't take no pain. I don't like people talking harshly to me. If those Iraqis would have captured me and had me held hostage in a cave, torturing me for secrets, it wouldn't take long. Because I break right away. They got me tied up in a cave, torturing me. So where does the president live? I'll never tell. I will never reveal where the president of the 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C. Now, if you're coming in on New York Avenue, take New York Avenue to 7th Street, hook a left on 7th Street, take that down to Pennsylvania, hook a right on Pennsylvania. Now watch out for potholes because y'all got explosives. Just keep going till you see the White House because y'all ain't messing around, boy. Hey. Don't judge me, I was scared. Oh, I gotta get ready. Let's get out of here. But one thing I gotta say, my daughter's mother was trying to get back with me at one point. Sometimes you can't go back with a person, can you? You know, sometimes you can't go back, you know. She's talking about, you know, Joe, I had a dream that me and you was back together again. I said, yeah, I had a dream like that too. What you think that mean? It mean I need to stop eating Chinese food after 11 o'clock because I'm having nightmares. That's what it mean. I ain't going back with you. We ain't going back together. She tried to make me jealous. She had got herself a new boyfriend. She brought a new boyfriend to my daughter's birthday party trying to make me jealous. She always trying to throw some old man in front of me, try to make me jealous with a new man, you know what I'm saying? But it seems like every one of the men she get, it be something wrong with them. You know, they'll have some type of defect or something, you know, their eyebrow go all the way across, you know. You know it's supposed to be a space right here. You know that. It's supposed to, your eyebrow's supposed to break right there. Every man she get be something wrong with him. You know how you go to the store and it be the clothes, the items be irregular, they be marked down a little bit. It be something, you know, be something wrong with the item. You know what I'm saying? It be a little cheaper marked down. You know what I'm saying? You know, the collar will be way up like that there. It be something wrong with the item. You know what I'm saying? And it be marked down. All her men is like that. All her men is marked down. They all a little something wrong. She be trying to make me jealous with these old defective guys. The guy she had before this guy, I don't know what's wrong with him. When he would walk, he'd take big steps. He'd take a big high step when he walked, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know if he was in the marching band or something. Why you take a big, you know, he walking, he taking great big steps like that there. So when I first saw it, I said, well, maybe that was something else. I tried to let it go the first time I saw it. I said, that's probably something, you know, maybe he had some gum stuck underneath his shoe or some toilet paper. But then he took another big old step like this. I said, why is he retarded? Why he stepping up big like that? Why he keep stepping up big? He's stepping all, his pants leg coming off, his socks showing. Why he stepping up big? What's wrong with him? I said, boy, he take 2-3 steps, he'll be where he need to be, boy. Well, I'm going to Detroit, and Chuka don't need a car. Every guy. The one she brought to my daughter's birthday party, he had some type of surgery to his throat, something wrong with his throat. He can't speak above a whisper. Why would you want a man who can't speak above a whisper? Only place you can take him to is a library, you know what I'm saying? That's the only time you have fun with him, and you're both of y'all in there whispering, you know? Why would you want a man who can't speak above a whisper? He can't never alert you something get ready to happen, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get jumped. Y'all getting beat up. He whispering for help. He up there. Y'all getting beat up silently. The house catch on fire. You and the kids all burn up. He the only one out talking to the news camera. I tried to tell everybody to get out. I tried to warn everybody. I said, kids, wake up. Wake up, kids. But they act like they ain't hear me. Wake up, kids. Why would you want somebody whispering? Every guy be something wrong with him. It's tough to make relationships work, you know? It's tough to make a relationship work, right or wrong, isn't it? You know, some of y'all probably, a lot of y'all really don't look that happy with some of the people you up in here with, for real, seriously. This ain't even a joke. I wish you could see yourselves. I really wish you could see yourselves. A lot of y'all don't look, some of y'all sitting here like you're court ordered sitting up in here. You don't look that happy. Some of y'all, don't stay in no bad relationship. Life's too short to be in a bad relationship. I'm serious, man. Life's too short. Yeah, I had a girl break up with me one time. She's talking about, Joe, you driving me into the arms of another man. I wish I could fly you there, because it seemed like the drive is taking too long. I need to hurry and get you there. I'm 49. I ain't staying in no bad relationship. Life too short. I'm serious. I ain't staying in no bad relationship, man. You know, I remember one time, me and my wife, you got to make sure you're compatible. Me and my wife years ago, we were watching the Maury Povich show, right? And they had a man on the show. He was bringing his, this woman was bringing her fiance out there to share a secret. You know, they always got a secret. So when the guy come out there, Maury goes, do you love this woman? And the guy goes, Maury, she is the reason why I wake up in the morning. And my wife went, that is so sweet. Then she looked at me and went, am I the reason why you wake up in the morning? And I'm like, as loud as you snore, you are definitely the reason I wake up in the morning. You the reason I can't get to sleep in the first place. Coma patients would wake up in the morning, all that. And that's the killer. That pig snorting, that pig snorting be killing me, boy. That, we're ready to chop in her throat. Can't take that pig snorting. She wake up in the morning talking about, my throat's sore. Yeah, baby, you left that window open last night. That cold air coming in. I'm really not even a comedian. I just got a lot of issues I need to get off my chest. And the court say I got to go to one group meeting a week, so y'all it. Hey, yo, I'm Joe Recca. Take care. God bless you. Thank you for coming out. Thank you very much.